And we live.
Hey, kia ora,
Kia
and warm
ora.
Pacific greetings, everybody. Hey, welcome to the Tangaroa College or the TC podcast, the very first ever. So it's great to be here outside in the overcastness of the atmosphere filled with coronavirus. But other than that, it's great to see everybody. Whānau, we have got a special guest just started at school on Tuesday. His name is Terry Nelson. So big round of applause and let's get into the room. Mr. Terry Nelson, or as we know him, Matua Tee. Kia ora, Matua Tee.
Kia ora, kia ora. How are you, Mr. Mash?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good, thank you. And how are you?
Yeah, but my beard's overgrowing. There's no barber working at the moment. My hair is going a bit more, Trump way, but yeah, can't wait to get a haircut.
Bro, my belief is embrace the bushiness of your hair. Embrace it, bro. Don't cut it, just embrace it.
Yeah. Give it one more week and then I'll find a barber somewhere. I might cut it myself.
Hey, look, just before we get over to us, Matua Tee, some questions that some people have flicked through to us. Matua Tee, when I first started back at Tangaroa College in 2001, what you may not know, students, is Matua Tee was a student himself at Tangaroa College and one of our best basketball players.
I agree.
He grew. Hey, so this podcast, Matua Tee, it's your brainchild that you came up with, man, and everybody's collaborating with it. What's the idea around it?
Yeah, so the idea around this was, I went to the TC Alumni Talanoa night maybe a couple of years ago, and over there I got to share my experience with some of the students. I've been wanting to talk to students for a long time, especially our Otara kids, our TC kids. So I wanted to get in there and talk to them, and there was a night to do it. So I spoke to them about my experiences and, some life hacks and what you should do when you leave school. They probably weren't listening, but I got heaps out of it. Just wanted to talk to those kids. But from there, me and Mr. Marsh were thinking about running it again this year. But because with this lockdown, we can't really do that. So we thought we'd take it online, make it a podcast style. So that we can hear from alumni students, current students, teachers, get to know everyone, because everyone has a story to share. So I thought it'd be a good time to hear those stories. You can only see the face of people at that time, but you can't see the backstory and why they're like that, or why they're so good looking and stuff like that. So that's why this is here. And for the TC students, for you to have a listen and you can learn from our experiences. Man, I can save you like 10, 20 years of hardship just by you listening. But if you don't and you want to go through the hardship yourself, hey, it's up to you. But I can save you time. A lot of the people who are going to come on this, they're going to help you save time, but only if you listen. There's wisdom in listening to older people because they've been there, done some of this stuff. So so that's the... Now I have a bit of a gist, Mr. Marsh.
Yeah. I couldn't have said it better myself. Matua Tee, people that jump onto this live stream podcast can throw through questions as well, and then we can try and answer them along the way. Hey, look, we're not here for a long time, but we're here for a good time. So within saying that, now that you're here at Tangaroa College in the careers department with myself, the new careers advisor, and Mrs. Va'a, who is the head of learning in the department. What's your role, Matua Tee?
So my role is, it's a new creative role. So it's the Pathways Development Advisor. Okay. Which in easy words is just the transition guy. So I like to put it that while you're at school, You learn everything from your teachers and stuff, but I'm going to be the guy that helps you transition into the real world, teach you how to apply for stuff, how to look for employment, get ready for those opportunities, prepare you for those opportunities, and go help you go look for some opportunities, but also enable you to apply for those opportunities. Like, I don't believe in giving you everything. I believe in setting you up, getting you ready to prepare for those things. So that's my goal with this role. It's a new role, so I'm going to find my feet as we go. But hey, I've got a passion for our TC students, so yeah, we're going to go hard.
Awesome. Okay, let's get down to answer some ask some questions of you, Matua Tee.
Yes.
Tell us about your experience when you were back, when there was no computers or internet back in the world.
It was just coming in, computers, so we had dial-up. But yeah, so my experiences at TC, I'm going to share my screen, eh? Let's do this. We'll share some of my photos. Oh, there we go. Make it bigger. Is it bigger?
That's blacker.
Oh, it's blacker.
Oh.
Okay.
That's the old gym that was, which is the upper gym now. That photo that you had on Matua Tee.
Yeah, way back then. Does it look better?
It's still, yeah. That's it. Yeah. That's way better.
That's it. So yeah, so I went to Tangaroa College in 2001 to 2003. This was it 13D in? Mr. Duncan right there.
Mr. Duncan. Woohoo!
We're under Miss Williams, I think, before this, but he came in a bit later. So this was the squad. This was all my old school good mates across here. But yeah, this was at the youth at the gym, the top gym.
Yep.
What do you call it? Upper gym.
Upper gym now. Yeah.
Yeah, when everything was broken. So we got inherited this this lovely gym. So that's me right in the middle with my Kentucky shirt when you're supposed to not have t-shirts under your shirts, but hey, that's how we rolled back then. Some of my good mates all around here. I think that was my year 13. That was my last class. Here goes my second 15 squad.
Second 15.
Yeah, second 15. Honest, we were mud straight. Totally mud. Okay, we must have won nothing because we didn't win nothing. We got one try for the whole season, and it was by a first 15 guy that came in. But but I helped him get over the line. I remember, I pushed him over the line.
Me.
Other than that, this was a second 15. We got carved up. But again, some of my really good mates are in this photo from these days.
Oh, wow.
R.I.P. to Mr. Bill Wiki. Right there on the side.
Rest in peace, Matua Bill.
Rest in peace. Mr. Leach, he was the principal back then. Hey, that guy helped me out at that time. Because I didn't have much in those days. Didn't have much support as well. So I asked him hey, sir, I need a tie. He gave me a tie. Sir, I need one of those blue vests. He gave me a blue vest. He really hooked it up for me at that time. This is probably the only time I've done Māori at TC, because I came from a strong kapahaka school, Tangaroa College, and then I came.
Okay.
Yeah, it was different. It was smaller, and I didn't really like it. So that was my only failure with them because I left them straight after. But there goes Mate Colvin, one of the librarians at Tupu Library. She's right in the front, and there's
Head girl too.
Yeah, she was the head girl.
Yep.
Oh, where's Alex? Alex is somewhere.
And that lady there, Mrs. Ikapati, rest her soul, just passed away recently as well. Wow, awesome photo.
Oh,
so you never you didn't attend Tangaroa from year 9 coming
No,
through to year 13. When did you start Matua Tee?
so I started it in year 11.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, about half. I wagged most of the beginning. Yeah. I'll show you this photo and then I'll get into that story, that part of the life. This was so I coached year 9 girls, or they would have been. Oh no, these are the senior girls back at TC 2003. Yeah, we won a couple games. Hey, see, I coached and then we won.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really, yeah, I had a massive passion for basketball back then. And yeah, still the man now. So if anyone wants a one-on-one, come see me at the gym.
Bring it.
Yeah, $100. No.
So, kōrero mai about your experiences, bro. So, coming over from, which was then Clover Park Middle School, then coming over to Tangaroa at senior level, what was different between that, bro?
Yeah, so because I spent 4 years at Kia Aroha, so Clover Park Middle School, you know, when you spend a long time at some place, you get real confident. You become the man. You know everything. You know where everywhere, who's who and what to do and stuff. So I knew quite a bit. When I transitioned to TC, I went from hero to zero. Like I knew everyone, absolutely everyone. They knew me. So like absolutely, I only knew a few people, and these were the old mates that left to Tangaroa in the year 9, so 2 years prior, and then I only knew a couple of people. So it was a massive transition, massive time. It was an identity bit of a crisis, just because I was this loud, bubbly guy back in my old school, going to a new school where I didn't know pretty much anyone. But yeah, I was lucky to get a couple of supports. I was a bit of a hustler back then, so sir, man, buy me some shoes and I'll come every day. So yep, he brought me some shoes and I came every day, but I needed that motivation to stay in school. I went to actual alternative education at the time, and they were doing pluses and minuses, and I knew I was a bit more brainier than that, so I was like, "No, man, I'm going back to school." So that was extra motivation to go to school, and then I just connected with the right guys, the sporty guys, my good bros, Michael Seaver and Ben Rima. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the sporting squad. Those guys hooked me up and looked after me, so I hung with those guys. There was a few crowds, in school. You have your crowds, the back down the back of the field squad, and then the sports squad, and then the girls squad, and then all these different squads. I was lucky to hang with the sporty squad. At that time, I actually lost my brother, so that's why I was like part-time as during the 6 months of year 11, just because, man, I pretty much lost everything. How old was I? 16. Lost everything. 15.
Wow.
So it was a massive time for me. And then I found God, and then I found church, and then that helped me kind of get a bit more better purpose, better direction. And then and that's why TC is a big part of my life, because that was the transition from the wayward ways, like really wayward, to kind of finding a purpose, direction, kind of trying to focus in life. So TC for me was, man, beautiful. I loved TC back then. I was a bit quiet, a bit of a joker, down the back of the class. Could hang with the ones in the front, but in betweens, depending on the moods. But the teachers were awesome at the time. That was awesome time.
Oh, mean. That's interesting. Hey, how about checking up the next question, Matua Tee? So, what did you want to be when you were at school? So, coming in as year 11, finding a new place again. Did that change from when you were at Clover Park Middle School, what you wanted to be at school? Did it change when you got to that sort of senior level?
Yeah, so I came in year 11, like year 10 backwards, I didn't have no plan. Like I was just wanting to finish school, so I didn't really have a plan. Year 11, again, that was the wayward year. So because I was just finding my feet at that time, year 11. Year 12 is actually where I done work experience for the Manurewa Recreation Centre through the careers. I think it was you that hooked it up. It might have been you, Marsh. Hey, this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was, bro.
Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah. So up at the Manurewa Recreation.
Yeah.
So I done that because I love sports and, working with kids. I went in there and I absolutely loved it. And, the kids gave me good feedback. Oh, so you're cool, blah, blah, blah. And I knew from that time I really wanted to help people and especially kids. And that's where I found my passion for, young people and people. And it was kind of verified in the work that I was doing there. And it was only work experience for a couple of weeks. But yeah, I knew that. So throughout the TC, coming to the end of it, I just knew I wanted to help people. I didn't know how I was going to help people, but I just wanted to help people.
Wow, bro, that I can remember that too now, bro. Far out. That's awesome. So with that, finding out that's sort of the ground that you wanted, what sort of decisions did you decided to make once you sort of finished with school to sort of head along that pathway?
Yeah, so when I left school, again, I didn't have a clear direction where I was going. So I was a bit lost, man. Like, from school, you're kind of baby, you're kind of looked after, and it's, structure, routine, go through that phase. But soon as I left, it was into no man's land. Like, oh, what do I do now? Like, how do I do this? How do I do that? So I'm just lucky at that time that I had a good friend of mine, rest in peace, Roy Molitalo. He was like a mentor through my church. And he goes, oh, what do you want to do? And I said, I want to help people. I come do the social work course. So I've done a social work course, level 4 in Papatoi. So that was the start. So I'd done that, but I still didn't know how to get into helping people. So, a course is a course, but still doesn't lead on to helping people. So I done that, and then I went into building. I went into construction. How does that work with helping people?
Bro, you're building into people's lives.
Yeah, well, I was doing that, but I could tell I had no passion for it. So, wake up late, go on some days, go on these days. I could do it. I could really do it because I was, sport kid. Practical was pretty sweet, but I just knew I never had no passion. So from there, I got fired from that job. They let me go. They said, "Oh, doesn't look like you're passionate about this job." I was like, man, because they pushed me on to labouring, and if you know labouring, you'll sweep the floor, go grab their rubbish, put that over there, put that, and
bumboy.
Bumboy. And me, I knew my worth, man. I knew I wasn't made for that. Like, I'm made bigger than a bumboy, like, do this. When they got me onto the bigger jobs, like, put the store in, put a window in, blah, blah, man, I was like, and they're doing well.
Yeah.
But as soon as they pushed me onto those bumboy jobs, like any person, we're all created to be something better and bigger, just the not useless roles, but roles that's like easy for people. So left that, and then I was actually blessed with a job at Work and Income as a cadet.
Wow.
So a cadetship program. So the only way I got in there, I reckon, is just because the passion for people. They were looking for under 21s at the time. I applied. It was actually my second time I applied. I wasn't going to apply too, but my wife did it on my behalf. And, man, I landed a job at Otara Work and Income helping people. So that was lucky, but passion was there. The love for helping people was there. So, and that's what I was doing for, about 4 years. So, Yeah, it took me about 3, 4 years to land a job actually helping people. So from leaving school, wanting to help people, it took me at least 3, 4 years, and I was just fortunate to land in the right places. Positive mindset. I knew my worth, and then I just kind of went that way.
So, I guess that's quite interesting, eh? Because when I say bum boy, what I mean by that is that's what the chippies would, or carpenters would call the labourers back in the day when I was one, a bum boy. Go and make the tea, go and heat up the pie. But what I like about what Mrs. Suasua, the principal of Tangaroa College, says, it's to be ambitious. And bro, just hearing your story about you being on those sites, you knew that you were created for something better, and that's being ambitious. Because let's face it, the only ones that are working at the moment are our essential workers, and I would love it for them to become the bosses of the workplace and stuff like that. Hey man,
Yeah.
here's some more questions. What hurdles did you personally face, and how did you overcome them?
Yeah, so during school, like I lost my brother, so that was a big thing. So man, I just found a new family. I used to hang with you know, most of the mates I used to hang with. A lot of them went to prison. So those were the type of guys that I was hanging with at the time. So I was glad that I found new mates and good mates that, like, we all had the same purpose, was sport and
Yeah,
friendship and stuff. So I was glad to be part of that. Also, like, not knowing where to go, that was a massive hurdle for me. Yeah, like what to do, where to go, how to do it. Like I couldn't even pick up a phone. I'll ring that. I don't, how do you do that? Like stuff like that. I didn't know how to do that. So that was massive as. Um, but through, I was just glad that I had some mentors at the time that kind of gave me a bit of direction. Oh, you can try this, which was cool and which is what I needed because, man, I was not lonesome, but I just had no one to guide me towards where I needed to go or how to do that. So I had to figure some of that stuff out on my own. Your mentors are like 90%, right? Not 100%, right? Like,
yeah.
you just want an easy job going in the office, but I just knew I love the office space, like, computers, working with people in that space. So they're not always right, but they do have a good sense of direction and guidance for you. So those are some of the ones that I faced. And that's kind of why I wanted to come back to TC and to teach the students is what you want to do, man. I can try help you do that. Like if you want to be astronaut, Bob the Builder, Bob the Build Ups, whatever you like to be, I can help you find a way, apply, find networks, find the right people to put in your place so that you're able to achieve those goals. So that's what I want to. Part of this role is to help you do as current students, so you're not a bit lost when you leave school. I'm going to make you pick up the phone. I'm going to make you ring up these places. I'm going to make you walk into these places so that you can build while I'm there, unless you're learning at the same time and we can make sense of what you're going through. I don't want to hold your hand and give you everything. I want to walk right beside you and help you do those things.
I guess it's you giving them stepping stones, but they need to step.
Yeah.
As people, we need to step. We need to move forward. We can place all these opportunities in front of people, but if they don't want to step out and take the opportunity, then they'll never get to experience that. So that's what I love. Man, it's going to be exciting, Matua Tee. You're going to have people knocking down your door, bro. And even if they come to me, I'll be sending them over. Anyway,
do the mahi get the treats?
That's the one. That's the one. Hey, another question. What do you wish you had known before entering into this world we call life after school? What's some of the things that you wish you would have known?
So this kind of goes with the next question as well, like life hacks and stuff.
Yeah.
So life hacks and real world. the world of life. Confidence. So for you TC students, confidence is a massive thing. So if you can build your confidence and maintain that confidence once you leave, know your self-worth, that plays a mega part. Because honestly, once you leave school, you know it's a whole new world. You know, you don't have the boys at the back of you, the first 15 pumping you up to go do something. It's usually you're lonesome, yourself or a couple mates that kind of go into the real world. So confidence is a massive thing because opportunities will come, and if you're not confident, you're usually the ones that hide in the corner, don't want to put your hand up. Oh, you know, I'm here. I'm actually here. I want that opportunity. So confidence is massive. So if you can build that into you, that's going to help you big time. Also, networks. Try to find some networks, build some networks. Hey, if you're at school, get to know me, get to know Mr. Marshy, get to know all these teachers because they have networks. They know people. That's what networks are. They know people that could possibly help you, or that we can contact to try, help on your behalf. You know, if you want to be a lawyer, we can ring up a friend that's a lawyer, and he can tell you about the experience for you, or how you can do that, or anything. So I think networks is a big thing. Not what you know. What you know is important, but who you know is actually a true statement. And I got to learn that over the years.
Right up there, bro.
Yeah, which is pretty sad. Especially for our Otara Tangaroa College students, you know, South Auckland, because, you know, our networks are not that big, and because, you know, we come from the most disadvantaged homes in the whole country, because, you know, most of our families, you know, were not raised in our own homes, or probably raised in the state houses, you know, raised in with mates that are really wayward. So that's why building your networks is really important. And get to know me. You know, I want to be one of your networks, TC students. Mr. Marshy already is. So just tap into us during school, even after school. So, sir, you know, I need help with this. I'll try to point you in the right direction or the right way. I want to be that network for you.
Me. I guess the other thing to gain confidence at school too could be, like you were saying, with your experience of coming from Clover Park or Tangaroa College, from being this person that everyone knew to come into Tangaroa College, what the confidence that you gain is you joined the team.
Yeah.
And so when joining the team, you got to meet, you know, 6 or 8 other people and became their friends. So that's another way to gain confidence while you're at school, whānau, is to, you know, if you're not involved in the team, get involved in the team. There's other stuff that you can get involved with too. There's the choir, you know, there's the chess club, you know, there's the debate team. So, you know, all those things that we set up at school, it's not just so that, you know, you can just become a part of it, but it helps to build stuff that we're wanting to give to you so that you can experience and take that away with you when you leave school.
Yeah.
Matua Tee.
That's part of building networks too, is building with your friends while at school.
Yeah.
Some of your friends, they're going to be the prime minister. They're going to be those lawyers, those schoolmates. And if you don't get to know them at school, they'll probably, what's up? But you don't really get to know them outside of school. So best to get to know people, because, they might be your big boss, or they might be the network that helps you into opportunities in the future.
Absolutely. Be ambitious, whānau. Don't just enter in and be, I mean, it's great to work at McDonald's, but be the manager of McDonald's, be the regional manager of McDonald's, you know, be ambitious. That's what we're wanting from you, so that we can call on you to come back on here and start talking to those kids or students that are coming through. Matua Tee, you talked about your wife pushing you to get into social work, right? Family life, kids, wife.
Hey, so my wife, so I've got a wife.
Oh, that's good.
Here we go. Look, there's my wife, Swanee Nelson. She's a local board chair member. So she's a good network. Also my wife. And then my two beautiful girls, Azalea on that side, and then Arizona down there. They're 9 and 7. They're not Samoan. There was just no Māori groups at the time, so we put them into Samoan. So that's my family. Grew up in Otara. I'm an Otara hard guy. If you know Cooper Crez, we run a lot of activations. We run a lot of activations out of here for the community. We've done the Christmas lights, Otara's first Christmas lights. About at least 30, 40 houses on the street are lit up for the community.
Or organized Christmas lights, bro.
Yep. So last year we had live music going throughout the whole street. We had food giveaways. We had rickshaw bikes, those tuk-tuks. We had those going throughout the whole street.
Yep.
We had massive traffic going back to all across Otara. We probably had about 20,000 people come through Cooper Crez last year.
Wow.
So that's one of the community stuff that we do. We do quite a lot. And that's part of, if you want to do some volunteer work, students, come see me. I'll get you into some of that work. Why? Because that builds into your CV. That builds into employers that, hey, I've worked for a team before. I've helped do this. I know how to calculate things or how to put this, find addresses, blah, blah, blah. So that's, if you don't have a CV, build a CV. If you don't have nothing in the CV, come see me. I'll put you to work so we can put some stuff on your CV.
Brilliant, Matua Tee. Hey, looks like we're coming to the end of our very first podcast, TC podcast. It's going to be exciting, whānau that are watching, what we're wanting to do. Ultimately, the conversation that Matua Tee has been having with me is he actually wants the students to run this, to get students from the different year levels to be the host, to come on and start interviewing as well. So that's another opportunity or a stepping stone for people who are interested. So watch out for the comments or posts that are coming up, or the emails that we'll be sending through, especially during this time that we're not face to face or kānohi ki te kānohi. We hope everybody's okay. We hope everybody's doing all right. If you're wanting any support whatsoever, please call the school 274-5764. Give the school a call, and then tell them what's going on, and then we'll put you onto the right people. Matua Tee, have you got anything else to say before we?
I will have a look at some of the comments. I've been talking harder and not even looking at the comments.
Oh yeah, has there been any comments coming through?
There's been Mr. Riley, Kia ora brothers, right there. Hey, man, love your books, Mr. Riley. We got Lee Nunny, one of our Cooper Crez helpers.
Cooper Crez, ex-student too.
Yeah, ex-student. Mr. Downey Jr., Mr. Rob. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, 9 Dean, Mr. Downey, doing a great job.
Awesome. And another ex-student, Agnes Ioane.
Hey, Agnes.
Yeah. Good to see you. Probably just a couple more, and then that's us. Mata Laokulu.
Yeah, Mata, her son is on the space camp. Year 10, Mata, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get them onto this too. So tell them, get ready. Yeah, tell your boy, get ready. Going to get them onto that. And Tangaroa College Health Science Academy, thank you for joining in. Job team, thank you for joining in. Hey, that's all from me, man. Again, I'll be done at the careers department in the smallest rooms. Until I make my way up. You got to start on the bottom, guys.
Absolutely.
And then you work up to Mr. Marsh's room, and I'll take over.
Ambitious. Be ambitious. Matua Tee.
Next to Davita's offer there next. But hey, yeah, thank you for listening to my story. We got more. If you've been tuning in and you want to jump on this podcast, please message me. I've got a few names already, but I'll be starting to hit up everyone ASAP. So we're looking at running this maybe at least 2 or 3 times next week, starting on Tuesday, possibly Thursday and Friday. We're going to look at running a guide, and we'll put that out to everyone. So if you want to be part of this, current students, if you want to be part of it as well, we can get you on. Or if you want to help, if you want to be the MC, come see us, message me, and then we can try to get you to be the MC for one of these, or we can co-MC. So there's opportunity.
How do they get a hold of you, Matua Tee?
Matua Tee. So even on the Facebook group, so if you're not linked to the what's called the Tangaroa College Seniors 2020, that's a Facebook group. You see a lot of money. So PM me, or even just message on there that you're keen to do that, or the Tangaroa Careers page, message through to there, and then we'll get you stuck in. We'll get you helping out with that. Hopefully this was informative. Leave some comments to how we can improve this. Again, this is our first one. We're just giving it a go. TC hard. We just do it.
Just think about it. Two younger boys just giving it a go.
Run it straight.
Run it straight, bro. Hey, whānau, hope you enjoyed. Watch out for some posts coming up about who's coming up next, so that you can get ready. We're looking at running it through wā akaranga time, so that we're not overlapping or running into your class time. So, we're looking at running it during maybe interval to wā akaranga time, and nothing past that. So, hey, whānau, it would be great to see you on here and tune in. On behalf of the Careers Department at Tangaroa College, we wish you have a great day, and we'll catch you later. Catch you later, Matua Tee.
Thank you, Mr. Marsh.